Now, if you're looking for an expert on the bow and how to shoot, you've come to the wrong place. So this is day one. I'm gonna spend the next week shooting every single day to see how much I can progress from today until the end of the week. Now, I have actually no idea on how to shoot this thing. I haven't shot a bow since high school, and it was just like one of those really crappy compound bows you get in gym class, so we'll see how this goes. I got this bow off of Amazon. It was pretty highly reviewed for the price. This is the Sanlita Archery Royal X8, whatever the hell any of that means. Without further ado, I'm gonna try to at least get one arrow into that target just to see how it feels to do the draw and everything. Hopefully I'm even knocking these right. I don't even know. All right, first shot in 15 years. Yo, pretty off target, but damn, that felt good. Now, is it easy to pull the arrows out? Yeah, pretty easy. Take another whack at it, shall we? I actually don't really even know what I'm supposed to be sighting in on this. I don't know. It's not like a gun where it has a peep sight or anything like that, or a scope, so it could be interesting to see where it actually goes. Fuck. That's so fun to hear that smack. I gotta get used to really stabilizing with that arm. I'm like all over the place with this thing. Now this is a 45-pound draw bow. I know they can go up to like 60 or even higher. With me not knowing what the hell I'm doing, I decided to stick with this one. And even this one feels, you know, reasonably tough to pull back. I hope these misses aren't too bad. At least I don't hope they hurt the arrow. My arm's so wiggly. I'm holding the ball here, it's just like, Now what I need to do is I need to go online and actually look at some tutorial videos on how to actually align it, shoot it, knock it, all that fun stuff. But thought it might be fun to come out here kind of blind and just shoot the damn thing and see how it felt the first day. Feels fun. I feel like an idiot shooting it though, so we're having a good time. Woo-hoo, that's a good one, baby. I'm just aiming to hit the damn thing. I want to shoot that bee on the target right between his eyes. The bow came with this guard, and even with this guard, I feel the string slapping. Now that's obviously to protect me, but I feel like I could minimize that somehow with my form. I don't think it's supposed to hit that hard against me here, so we'll find out, I guess. Swing and a miss. Totally whiffing. I don't know if I have to hold it up closer to my eyes or what. Out of line, so I need to hold it up towards my face and then tilt my body, I'm thinking, forward. All right, all right, all right. I'm getting made fun of so bad for this. I suck ass. I have no idea what I'm doing. Now this isn't that far away. It's only like 20 feet. I really flubbed that one. All right, let's do some stupid shit. Shit. This is why I don't shoot it in the wood, apparently. People who actually know how to shoot are probably cringing so hard right now. The goal is to get better throughout the week. That's why we're doing this. Small on the arrow probably doesn't help the fly, does it? It's good, but I'm like still hitting. We're gonna hit you eventually, little guy. My fingers really aren't used to that type of thing at all. Like these 3 fingers right here, if I'm shooting correctly, are so sore already. I've shot maybe 10 arrows, 10 to 15. Already getting real tight. It looks so cool in the games and the movies. Keep going like that. I think it's because I'm turning the bow after I shoot, maybe, like, I don't know. The wood's gonna be the death to come out super easy out of this thing though. That's great. We're gonna try another 6 and see how that goes. The goal is to get it at least on the target. I don't care where on the target, just on the target. I wish I meant to say I was aiming at that one on purpose. Now I'm gonna try to do some shots that I have no business actually trying to make. I'm gonna do a sprint up here and I'm gonna jump off the table and I'm gonna try to nail that target. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm a moron. Don't do this at home. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Shit. Hey! Kind of got it. All right, now I'm gonna attempt to just run at the target and shoot. Hey! I ripped my glove. Remember, kids, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hawkeye my ass. I'm staying here till I get this shot, damn it. This is way harder than it looked. That was so close. Yo! I want to try to attempt a shot from farther back than the previous day. So today the long shot's going to be from here. Let me pace it out real quick. 17 paces. Let's see what we can do. Hey! Nailed it! Now as you're about to see, I've already lost an arrow tip. It's lodged into the wood. So I don't know if using a wood backing is the play for this. As you can see, lodged right into the wood. Now that's it for me for day one. I'm definitely gonna try to get a little more accurate. Like I said, watch some tutorials and figure out what the hell I'm doing. As far as my muscles go, my stabilizing arm is actually pretty sore. An idiot, so the bowstring keeps slapping against my wrist. I think a little bit is normal, but I don't think to the extent that I'm having it happen to me is normal, so that's not good. My back isn't even that sore from pulling back. It's my fingers from actually gripping the bowstring, pulling it back and forth. That's a lot of tension on the fingers, so hopefully those can get stronger over this next week. You just wait, y'all. By the end of the week, Legolas is gonna be in the house. All right, guys, welcome to day two. It is a beautiful day out. The temperature's up a little bit. It's about a solid 35 degrees. Feeling pretty nice out here. Now, I'm gonna be trying to work on, mainly today, not letting this bowstring slap my arm so damn hard. I had a bunch of red marks and bruising starting just because I was being dumb. My form was horrible, and that string was just slapping my arm right there, so I'm gonna attempt to not do that today. One of the ways I've learned not to do that, at least I watched the video, is to kind of more rotate my elbow outside more when I'm holding the bow. So that'll put it outside of the way of trajectory of the string, because the string actually wiggles back and forth after the arrow's released a little bit. You can't really see it, but if you slow the bow down, you can see it kind of wobbling around, and that's what slaps your arm. My fingers are actually super sore as hell too. I put on these gloves that it came with the bow, and we're gonna see if they help at all. Just that little change felt pretty good. Make sure my arm wasn't getting slapped up. I like that. I was shooting what's called split finger yesterday. Today I'm gonna try with all three fingers below the actual notch of the arrow. Yesterday I was absolutely gripping this with like a deathly grip. I got a light grip, I'm holding it in the palm of my hand, and that seems to stabilize it because it generates a lot of torque in your wrist if you just try to hold the whole thing super tight. Like I said, I'm a total noob. This is only my second day shooting, so we're learning and figuring out a lot. Now I think I'm doing what they call instinctive shooting, where I'm just kind of looking at where I want to hit and my body's doing the rest. And I think that's just like a human trait we've developed over the years, but it seems to be working for me for now. Not that I know any different, but it's a pretty tight grouping so far, except for the one up top, but don't look at that one. All right, we are moving back a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Add a little extra padding up top in case I shoot high. It doesn't get impaled in the wood as hard. Now, if I can get all 6 on target, I'll be pretty happy with that today. I don't know what it is, but something about shooting the bow just feels right. It feels like I'm one with my ancestors or something. It just feels primal. It feels primal. I love it. Do I look cool? I don't dry fire. I know that. So far, so good. My tweaks are definitely putting me a little bit better on range, so we're on target. Now we are gonna move back even further. I don't know how many yards this is. We're gonna zoom in a little bit. Now I'll be happy if I just don't lose my arrows shooting this, so we'll find out. Hey, not bad, not bad. Oh man, just shy. I definitely felt like I released that one a bit too soon. Nice. Not so shabby. A lot better so far than what I was shooting at yesterday. All right, and now that I'm a little warmed up, we're gonna be shooting like Legolas, all right? Attempting to, horribly. Hey, at least I hit the target. It took me like 8 shots yesterday to do that. Hey. I gotta get one more shot on that thing before I quit doing the jump though. Alright, so another thing Legolas does, he can shoot multiple arrows at once. Now I have no idea how this works, or even if it really does work in real life. We try it out. As you can see, I have 2 arrows knocked. I don't know how they're supposed to fly, or if I'm supposed to like put my finger in between, like this. I gotta get close for this one. Kinda works. They both shot, they both hit. Now, is that feasible? No, but if you're a 1,000-year-old elf, doable with enough practice probably. Yeah, if you're a magic elf, I can see it. Seems like Legolas does a lot of shooting on the run. He's always jumping around, bopping around. He's like running and gunning. So I'm gonna try to do some more run-ups. See if I can keep my bow steady while I'm running. Oh, I might need the pliers again. Hit the corner. I'll take it. That's a hit. That's a hit, damn it. One more for good luck. One more for good luck. That was, in fact, not good luck. Jesus Christ, those get lodged in there. I lost the tip, my other one's buried in the plywood. There's a reason I brought these out. Ooh, not for that, not today. Retrieved. There's probably many a decent archer cringing at me right now, and I do apologize. Pops right back in there. That's actually great. Cool. I'm going to attempt my hand at quite the long shot. If you hear a smack, that's good. Hit something. Hey. Damn. Not too bad. Got 5 on target. Only one of them was a bit high, so not too bad. I would say overall I improved pretty decently since yesterday. This is only day 2. Crazy what watching a couple of how-to first time shooting archery videos can do for you. Just fixing a couple form tweaks. I'll be in the fellowship one day. All right, coming back tomorrow strong. See you there. All right, we have day 4 today. Now I'm really gonna be focusing on accuracy today instead of just hitting the target. I'm actually gonna try to hit, as close to the center of the target as that I can achieve. Now we're gonna take some warm-up shots and progressively move back. Now if I could do that from another 20 yards away, that'd be sick. Now we move back. I'm trying to remember all the cues I've learned so far. Now I can tell a lot of my arrows are entering a little sideways. I'm not too sure why that is. I'm assuming it's the way that comes off the bow, or maybe my hand, maybe I'm doing something when I release. I'll have to check that out tonight and see how to fix that. We're going further back. I'm gonna pace this out. Now we start to have ourselves a challenge here, folks. I get scared, I'm gonna shoot over the backstop there. Not bad, not bad. All right, now we go back even further. I'm getting a little nervous. All right, so we went from 21 paces to target to 26 paces. Do stump shots count? Ooh, best shot yet. Oh, way low. I didn't take my time with that one. Damn. As you can see from here, not my best showing. I'm a little low, and I think part of me is a little bit scared to shoot higher just because I don't want to go over the hedge. That was from the 30 paces away. One arrow completely missed and was in the logs, so I'm glad I found that. So 3 on target, only 1 decent shot, 1 in the board. Needs practice, but that's okay. Now you know what time it is. It's time for fun stuff I have no business doing. You don't want to try to hold the bowstring while you're moving. You kind of want to time it right to the spot and then pull back and release. Wet wood, ice, not great to jump on. I think we'll try that another time. I may be dumb, but I'm not stupid. Okay, all around target at least. Not a very good cluster. We're making progress. Now I'm definitely starting to feel a little bit more confident with the bow. Now this is only my 3rd day of actually shooting. So super novice here still, but I'm not scared of the actual string hitting my arm anymore, so that's a plus. Not one time. It's been great just getting outside and having an actual reason to come out here. Get some sunshine, get some of that breeze, some of that air. It's wonderful. I'm being a little indecisive when I actually have the string drawn on what I'm doing with my eyes. So I need to actually lock down how I actually want to look. That's what tomorrow's for. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna do some warming up, shoot some close shots here and see what I can hit. I got a lot more arrows to work with now. Man, I gotta get used to this quiver. I don't know if I have it on the right height or how far up or down it should be on my back. All right, not a great grouping. Feels weird. I can't really put a whole lot of weight on this front foot because of my knee being a little fucked up. To find out, I'm gonna move it back another, 10 paces or so. Hobbling ass. That's the first 8 arrows from the warm-up. Now that I know how expensive the arrows are, I'm not trying to waste them. And how the hell am I supposed to get these back in here? Do I gotta reach back and like that? That worked pretty well, I think. All right, we step back about another 10 paces or so. We're gonna take some cracks at this target. Those fly pretty nice. Liking the new arrows. The longer I hold the shot, or the longer I actually try to take aim, the higher chance of me for missing seems to be. Probably because I'm straining to keep the bow pulled back. Might be just a coincidence that the new arrows I'm shooting better. It could be in my head, or it could be because I hit those arrows, bounced them off shit, and it kind of fucked them up a little bit. So, not the tightest group. We were basically all on target. At least we hit the damn thing. Actually, there's one up here that near missed. I mean, the bulk are in that circle there, so we can work with that. Now I'm gonna bring it back a little bit even farther, and we're gonna keep shooting from there. Now we're gonna step it back even further, take some shots. Hopefully we can get all on target. That's my shots from about 20 paces away. Most of them are on target. I was high on a couple too, a couple up top there. My older arrows definitely seem to fly like crap. I think it's because I shanked them and I hit them in the wood and bounced them off shit. I think it maybe messed up the arrow somehow. It's just weaker, flying a bit wonky, or it definitely could be my fault, but this is 30 paces away. I'm gonna have to zoom in. All right, we have her zoomed in from 30 paces. We're gonna see what I can hit. Let's take a look and see what I did. So again, for the most part, we were on target. I missed 1, 2, 3, 4. That's basically a miss down there too. All my new arrows, they landed up here in this top left, and then all my older arrows were flying like shit, and they all kind of landed low. They weren't flying as far. We're on target with most of them, which is nice. Now I'm gonna step back another 5 paces from there. That'll be, I think, 35. Yeah, 35, and then we're gonna do some shots. That'll be the longest I've shot yet, will be from 35. Get at it. Here was from 30. From 35. All right, right there is 35. As you can see, I got a 5x zoom so you can actually see the target now. Now, I wish I had my glasses. I'm gonna probably need those to shoot this far, but we'll see. I'm nervous. Damn, that one's gonna be hard to get out. Okay, nice shot, idiot. As we can see here, just that extra 5 paces really kind of ripped me apart. I shot low so many different times. I shot to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total misses. 7 total misses. I missed, well, the old arrows, I missed every single one. Now between the extra distance and also just my arms getting tired from shooting, I can really feel that start to affect me later on. I can really start to see the importance of actually strengthening your shoulders and your back and stuff, because if you do a lot of shooting and shoot a lot of arrows, that is gonna severely fatigue your arms, your back, your shoulders, and all that. Very cool, very fun to know. Now we are not doing any trick shots today because I don't wanna further mess up my knee like a total dumbass, okay? I wanna get 1 shot from 40 pace on target. That's my trick shot for today, a nice little snipe. Here I am being like, oh man, it's a sniper shot, bro. Get out of here. These might be stuck in there. I don't know, man. I don't want to leave these in here. But my knees, I can't really pull them out because my knee's kind of shot. Well, I guess those are staying in there for now, unfortunately. Not what I wanted for today, but we're going to have to take it. Son of a bitch. That's 40. Oh, man, that's looking far as hell. I just want to get 1 on the board. Did I get on? Let me zoom in a little further. Hey, I hit it. Now that's what I'm calling a win before I get any more lodged into the damn wood and I can't get them out. Woo. We'll take it. It's on the yellow. Yeah, I know it sucked, but hey, get what you can do. I'm getting a little bit better every day though, every time I shoot. That's what the whole point is to see how much better I can get each day and in the week overall. So I'm happy if I can even get a little bit of progress out. And just like that, we're done with day 5. See you next time. See you for day 6, baby. All right, y'all, today is my last day doing this little archery challenge, trying to shoot some bows like Legolas. Something that I've discovered is that whenever I shoot 2 days in a row, I definitely feel it more so in my arms than anything else. I'm not sure if that's something on my part or just aftermath of actually just shooting in general. Now, the soreness I'm getting, especially on my string arm, is almost like you did some really intense hammer curls. It's kind of right there, right in my bicep, right at the tip there, at the crooks of my arm there. And on my other arm, it's primarily just in my elbow from holding the bow out and stabilizing and trying to do that right. It's pretty sore, but I'm gonna shoot my best today. We're not gonna do anything too stupid or fancy. I'm not going to be jumping on any tables because my knee is still a little messed up. That's okay. We're going to shoot for accuracy, and then I'm going to try my farthest shot yet since it's our last day and see if I can actually hit something down the range. So without further ado, let's get into it. Get some practice shots in before I step on back. Alright, from pretty close up, generally all in the middle, but I'm going up and down, so my left to right variance seems pretty decent. It's just I gotta worry more about getting a tighter cluster. Not bad. Right, we're gonna step back a little bit, take another 8 shots. Ooh, thought that one come off weird. Most of them are pretty decently shot in the center of the target. Here, you can see my older blue arrows I'm shooting much lower, and these ones I feel like I just have a lot more speed to them. They're slightly longer by like 1/2 an inch or 3/4 of an inch. I don't know if that has something to do with it. Probably does. Like I said, I'm a total noob, so not sure. And then a couple shanks up there, but still at least hit the yellow. We have stepped it back yet again. Now we're gonna pace this out. I think this is about 25. 25 on the money. All right, now as you can see, these puppies are all over the damn place. I think I got only like half on target, bunch of high, bunch of low, one to the side. Now what I think this really means, like, yeah, this is my first week, I'm not that good, I'm still learning, but I think it really emphasizes the importance of actually taking rest days, even for stuff like this, because I can tell when I'm shooting, especially from far away, that my muscles are sore when I'm holding the bow out. It's starting to feel a little shaky. I'm not as confident on my draw, things like that. So taking some rest days, hugely important if you actually want to increase your accuracy and increase your chances of getting some good shots, but it's still very fun. Now the last challenge I want to do is try to make the farthest shot I've done yet. I just want to hit the target, not the wood, not anything around it. I actually just want to hit somewhere on the target, and I'll be super stoked for it. So we're gonna try to do that now, and hopefully we don't lose any arrows. All right, I wanna walk back 50 paces. As long as I can get a shot from 50 paces, I'll be happy. Damn, that's a shot. So as you can see, that's pretty far down range there. I just wanna try to hit that target that's 50 paces away. It all comes down to this. I have to channel my inner Legolas. Oh, just to the right? Shit. Yeah. Is that in, baby? Oh yeah, we got one. Let's fucking go. Yeah, got one, baby. Now I feel like I've improved pretty substantially since day 1 as opposed to day 7. It actually really opened my eyes to how fatiguing shooting can be, especially in my arms. Overall though, I think I tried to channel my Legolas the best that I could, and I think he kind of came through for me. So without any further ado, I'm gonna go hunt some orc. Now, if you guys like this kind of content, please subscribe. If you don't, you know what happens. I'll see you guys in the next one.